Welcome, philosophers. We're back for the 7th part of our 10-part series on the philosophy of Fyodor Dostoevsky, a writer who doesn't just tell stories but wrestles with what it means to be human. Today we're diving into his fierce critique of rationalism and materialism, his argument that life can't be reduced to formulas or things you can buy. We'll focus on notes from Underground and Demons, where he takes aim at the idea that reason or stuff can solve the human soul's deepest needs. So grab a cozy spot and let's get into this fiery, thought-provoking topic. Dostoevsky lived in a world buzzing with new ideas. The 19th century was all about science, progress, and systems promising to make life better. Sound familiar? People thought reason could crack every problem, like a math equation. Utilitarianism was big, saying we should all just maximize happiness, like we're walking calculators. Others believed material wealth, more money, more stuff, would fix everything. Dostoevsky wasn't buying it. He thought these ideas stripped away what makes us human, our messy, irrational, soulful nature. He saw them as dangerous, not because they were totally wrong, but because they tried to shrink life into something too small. Let's start with Notes from Underground, where Dostoevsky throws a literary grenade at rationalism. The narrator, the underground man, it's a bitter, isolated guy who's basically allergic to the idea that life can be boiled down to logic. He's living in a time when people are obsessed with systems, like building a society where everyone's happy because they follow the right rules. The underground man says, no thanks. He mocks the idea that humans are predictable, that we'll always choose what's best for us. Like 2 + 2 = 4, he's like, what if I want 2 + 2 to equal 5? What if I choose something dumb just because I can? It's not that he's crazy. He's saying freedom matters more than logic. We're not robots. We're human. And humans do irrational things because we feel, we dream, we rebel. This is Dostoevsky's big point. Reason can't capture the whole human experience. Sure, it's great for building bridges or balancing budgets, but it can't answer why we love, why we cry, why we chase things that don't make sense. The underground man's defiance, his refusal to be a cog in a rational machine, is Dostoevsky's way of saying our quirks, our passions, even our mistakes are what make us alive. Trying to squeeze us into a formula kills something essential. Now let's shift to Demons, where Dostoevsky takes this critique to a darker level. This novel's a chaotic portrait of a town torn apart by radicals who worship reason and materialism over everything else. Characters like Pyotr Verkovensky push a kind of hyper-rational ideology. Think early socialism or utopian schemes that says if we just reorganize society, get rid of old traditions like religion or family, and focus on progress, everyone will be happy. Sounds nice, right? But Dostoevsky shows where it leads. Lies, betrayal, murder. The radicals' obsession with a perfect rational world makes them blind to human nature. They end up destroying lives, not saving them. It's like they're so focused on the future they forget the people in front of them. There's this chilling character, Stavrogin, who takes materialism to an extreme. He's got everything, looks, money, charm, but he's empty inside. He believes in nothing, not even himself, and it turns him into a kind of walking void. Dostoevsky's warning us, if you reduce life to just what you can see, touch, or calculate, money, power, stuff, you lose the soul. You lose meaning. And that's a dangerous place to be, for individuals and for society. This feels so relevant today. We're surrounded by systems trying to simplify life. Algorithms predict what we'll buy, watch, even think. Social media pushes us to measure our worth in likes, followers, or bank accounts. It's like we're told happiness is just a click away. Buy this, follow that, optimize your life. But how often does that leave us feeling empty? Dostoevsky would say we're chasing the wrong things. Life's not an equation to solve or a product to consume. It's a mystery to live. Our hearts, our dreams, our struggles can't be reduced to data points or dollar signs. Dostoevsky's own life backs this up. He faced plenty of material hardship, poverty, prison, debt, but he found meaning in faith, connection, and the messy beauty of being human. In Siberia, surrounded by criminals, he saw people who weren't irrational by society's standards, but were full of life, stories, regrets, hopes. That's what he's defending. The part of us that doesn't fit into a spreadsheet. The part that makes us more than machines. Think about a time you chased something rational, maybe a job for the money or a choice that looked good on paper, but it felt hollow. Or maybe you did something totally irrational, like falling in love or taking a risk, and it made you feel alive. Dostoevsky's saying that's where the real stuff happens, not in following the smart path, but in embracing the messy, unpredictable spark that makes you, you. He's not against reason or progress. He's against letting them erase our humanity. This also speaks to our world. We're tempted to let systems, tech, politics, trends think for us. It's easier, right? But Dostoevsky warns that when we outsource our choices, we risk losing ourselves. He'd probably look at our obsession with efficiency and say, slow down, feel, choose, be human. It's a call to protect that irrational, soulful part of us, even when the world says it's inefficient. As we wrap up, I want you to reflect. Where in your life are you letting formulas or things define you? Where could you lean into the messy human side instead? Dostoevsky challenges us to live bigger than reason, to embrace the chaos that makes us who we are. Next time, we'll explore another piece of his philosophy, love and sacrifice, where he shows how giving ourselves up can make us whole. It's going to be beautiful, so don't miss it.